Hey guys, my name is Chad, and this is my story. So I'm talking to you today about something really personal to me, which is my struggles and my battles with anxiety. Now, a lot of people get confused about anxiety. They think anxiety is like when you worry about a test and where you're worried about who's going to take you to homecoming, and worry is normal part of life. That's not anxiety. Anxiety is something much deeper. It's something more attached to fear. For me, when I have an anxiety attack, it feels like someone's trying to hurt me and I want to flee, I want to run. But the problem is the thing that I'm wanting to run from is inside me, so you can't run away. And my anxiety, I have lots of different triggers, and it all creeped up really, really slowly over a long period of time. What happened about 5 years ago was I started to begin to focus on little things that most people don't even think about, like germs and cleanliness and things that I was afraid that I was going to make my family sick. All of a sudden, that stuff began to become a focus for me. And I would get nauseous and I would get sick at thinking about what I was subjecting myself to. And it was little things like touching door handles and stuff like that. And it just grew deeper and deeper. And I covered it up because, anxiety, that's someone else's problem. I'm the youth pastor. I'm the happy clown on the stage. I'm not supposed to struggle with this. I know Jesus. I'm not supposed to struggle with fear. I even had people, the best of intended people, say to me, well, don't worry about anything. Cast your cares on Jesus and then you won't struggle with it. That didn't work. It didn't work. And it's because I think God wanted me to experience healing a different way. So what happened was, after struggling silently and the anxiety attacks kept coming more frequently, and I was losing days, weeks, things were not enjoyable. All of a sudden, one day I just broke down in tears on a car ride with my wife, and I just said, I'm broken. And I'm so tired of being broken. And from that day, she started working with me and she started talking with me and we had a relationship, but I still didn't want care. I didn't want therapy. I didn't want medicine. I didn't want anything. I got it. And then one day she came to me and said, you don't got it. And I saw fear in her eyes, and that's when I realized I don't. And I need to, my pathway to health involved seeing a therapist, getting on some wonderful medicines, learning coping mechanisms for the triggers that created that fear inside of me. And it's been a couple years now, and I'm in a very different place. Anxiety's still, it's still a neighbor of mine, but it doesn't come around much anymore. It's maybe 3 times a year I'll have an anxiety attack, but every time Steph's there, my wife's there, the coping mechanisms I learned are there to help me along the way. In the end, anxiety, mental illness of any kind, guys, it's not something to be ashamed of. That's not of God. God actually wants you to experience life and have it to the full, a whole happy life. And that means when you're not okay, you can't stay that way. It's okay to not be okay. You just can't stay that way. So tell someone, begin the journey of healing and hope, because I gotta tell you, on this side of it, it's so much better. It's so much better after you start to have some help along the journey. I love you guys. Thanks for listening.